All right, welcome back from the SCCA National Championship Runoffs. Star Wars Racing Incorporated. There we go, right here, baby. All the way, right? So got day one of Qualy. So Qualy 1 update for you. This one's gonna go just to my YouTube channel, but oh well, that's how it is sometimes. So got some things to work on, working on some stuff back here. So yesterday when we went out a couple of times, the car was beautiful as we were heading out, and then it just kind of shorted and shut down. So we work on ignition items, we work on mainly on the ignition items. Also touch on the Weber a little bit to kind of make it run real good. Last night it ran beautifully here at the paddock, and then this morning heading out for Qualy 1. Actually, I went and signed up for it, which is another advice. If you have problems, they have the hardship laps, so you can do that before your session, so you don't interrupt your session. Which is, I did that twice yesterday. I didn't want to do that again today, especially something spotty like this. You just don't know for sure. You think you got it, but so it's definitely a gremlin. This problem that kind of popped out of nowhere. So this morning came back, was heading out for the hardship lap, and the car just shut down again. So got it back over here and rechecked ignitions. Just started changing some components just to double check. Distributor, rotor, coils, wires, all that kind of stuff. But ignition is okay. It is okay. So we started focusing then on fuel and changed the the fuel pump, and didn't see much difference there. So that means the other one was working. This one is working as well. But then we started seeing some issues with the fuel pressure. So just kind of went and checked on that and changed the fuel regulator, and it seems to stabilize. So definitely there was something there, but still not fixing the main problem, right? So now it will run, but it won't turn off or anything, but it's kind of rough. So it was the same problem I sort of had 2 years ago, where the Weber just had a couple of things that were dirty in it, and I just cleaned it up thoroughly then, and the car just clear up. It was just, you gotta clean all the jets areas and everything. So that's what I'm doing now. Clean every jet by hand with also brake cleaner. Any hole that's in here has been cleaned. Did find a couple small pieces. I wouldn't say that they're huge, but did find a couple small pieces. But this works with very tiny things, so the holes are very small. So even the small things could be, didn't seem too big, but anyways. So we're going through it, cleaning it up, putting it back on, and that might be it. That's what I'm definitely hoping for. That's really the last thing we're checking here. Everything else seems to be fine now in the fuel system or replace. So we'll go through that, and hopefully we'll make Qualy 2 tomorrow. So that's what's going on here. That's what the Runoffs are about. Everywhere you look, people are working on the car, So everybody's got some sort of issue. Some are the kind of issues you can run, and like mine, unfortunately, the car would just die. So I couldn't even run. Otherwise, I'd be out there at least making some laps, even if I wasn't at pace. But Lord 7 over there looking good, still pretty clean. Poor guy hasn't worked at all, but hopefully we make him work tomorrow. So that's what we're going to be finishing here shortly, putting it back on, and hopefully the car will clear up. So staying positive, and that's why it's good to have 3 days of qualifying. You still have a chance to get things fixed and get back on course. So we're gonna stay positive, rock and roll, and I'm sure we're gonna make the race, right? So let's rock and roll. That's the update for Tuesday, which is Qualy day number 1 here from the paddock at the beautiful Virginia International Raceway. And enough talking. Let's get back to work. Let's get this thing back on. It's already clean, and let's see. It will fire up. Hopefully it'll be a clean fire up. So, Star Wars Race Incorporated.